right, there we are. Hey, what's going on, guys? Here we go. I know you guys in the chat are saying third time's the charm, right? So, you know, like I said when I posted this out, third time's the charm or 3 strikes I'm out. Not like I'm out, but like it's just really gonna bum me out. So ISP is still having problems. I really hope that you guys don't get a stuttery mess again this time. I know I've been very apologetic. It's just because I'm embarrassed. I don't stream a lot, and yeah, I just don't look like I don't like looking like a fool. So anyway, tonight, as you see behind me, we are going to be checking out one of my favorite dungeon crawlers. We're going to be playing a little Carnage Chronicles at first, and if the stream works, man, I'm going to stick with you guys for a while, and we'll just start jumping in and out of games in my Steam library. But this is one that I really, really like for a couple of different reasons. First of all, it's great. If you haven't played Carnage Chronicles, you gotta check this out. I wish I had 3 people in here with me to form a party tonight, because you can actually do this co-op with your friends. The reason I chose this game is because I really want to see the screens in the Reverb G2, and I want them to show off colors and contrast, and this game is extremely colorful. It's got lots of good contrast in it, so I thought that would be a good place to start. So I'm going to go ahead and put the headset on. You know, this is Steamvr, so I may be able to see your chat. Probably my voice just probably got a lot better. And I think I've worked out the tracking problem, guys. So if you notice, I dropped my green screen behind me. Duh! Totally forgot when I reviewed the Reverb G1 and when I reviewed the Odyssey Plus, and I guess the first Windows Mixed Reality that I reviewed was the Acer way back in the day. They always have problems with solid colors. So I got to talking to some of the people in the chat, and I'm sorry if I can't remember your name. You might see a little beer over there on my desk. It's been that kind of a day. But, you know, they were like, oh, your floor is a solid pattern, and it's repeating, and Windows Mixed Reality doesn't like that. And I knew it didn't like reflective surfaces. I knew it didn't like extreme bright sunlight, which we had earlier today, ironically. And then my studio lights, which I've kind of dimmed those down a little bit. But the one thing it hated was that damn green screen behind me, and that's when I mostly lose controller tracking, is when I faced this way. And now you can see, boy, they are working good. So, all right, I know I've been dogging on the controller tracking all frickin' day. My bad. It does seem to be environmental. So I can now put my hands down at my side. I haven't seen my hand flying off, oops, until it hit the ceiling fan there. So yeah. So I think we're good to go. Now I'm going to jump over to Steamvr real quick. Hopefully it won't jack anything up. Or you know what? Maybe I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Because the one thing that I have seen that seems a little persistent is every time I come out of a game and I try to go to Steamvr Home, it turns into this weird, juddery, stuttery mess where it is just flying all over the damn place. So, all right. I am going to check chat one time before we start. So I just, please guys, real quick, if you can, tell me, A, can you hear me okay? B, can you hear the game okay? And C, is my stream another stuttery freaking mess? So, all right, let's go over here and have a chat real quick. All right, so it looks like we've got quite a few people watching tonight again. Thanks so much. And, all right, anybody? It seems nice and smooth. God, the Gunter Glibben, that's what I want to hear. Because I have literally had no luck streaming anything. So, all right, that's it. That's all I wanted to hear. I'm not going to pull up Steamvr because that seemed to jack with stuff. Let's go. Let's check out some freaking Carnage Chronicles. So I am super stoked for this already. Ooh, I haven't even gone into the game yet. That portal, I have never seen that portal look so liquid and shiny and actually have the little depth into the center. So, wow. All right, this is going to be excellent. Let's do it. It's Gimli. All right, Gimli. There we go. Got my stuff here. Now, Game is a little stuttery on me. You know, like I said, I'm also rocking a new PC here, a new graphics card, new everything, actually. So, might need to go in and do some optimizations. But, you know, like I was going to do today, I'm not going to spend too much time in any one game. I am going to go ahead and try to kind of jump through a couple of different genres. I thought this one would be good, obviously, because, let me find out my buttons here. Hold on. Stand by. Nope, that's there we go. Because it's got a lot of this kind of stuff. And so far, not gonna lie, that's pretty freaking good. I mean, I'm actually going too fast. I'm kind of on a manic high here, so that kind of went a little bit over there. But so far, so good. I don't think that there's anything I can grab from my back in this game. Everything is kind of on the inventory belt, or it's a quick shift on the weapon here. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn my... That's really hard, by the way, to see down the nose gap. It's such a familiar thing. Where's my button? No. Oh, there it is. And see, and now I can bash and I can shield. Love that. Love the fact that the bashing and the shielding makes sparks. All right. I know. Get on with it, Don. Go. Let's do some stuff. Everybody's been waiting for this for days. And I'm just going to sit here and blah, 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 because that's what I do. And for those of you who keep complaining about my blah, 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 sorry, I've had a few beers. I'm going to tell you, it's my channel. I like to talk. So if you don't like that, skip it. So anyway, all right, enough said. Accuracy, yes. Nope, missed that one. Missed that one. Yeah, missed that one. That one bounced. So, all right, you know, I've never been 100% accurate with the bow in Carnage Chronicles, and I'm telling you, I'm not feeling too much difference. I mean, I'm really being able to, like, you know, speed shoot the arrows and stuff like that. So there has been the final update to Carnage Chronicles. Love the developers, Nordic Trolls. They've been friends of mine since way before VR was even consumer, when they started this as a little demo. And they have finally completed the game, guys. So this is it. This is the final dungeon right here, Eye of the Dwarves. And, you know, ironically, it's been out for a little while. I played just a hair of it. Oh, wait, maybe Eye of the Dwarves is not. Hold on. Let me see. But I played just a hair of this. Yeah, this is the new one. All right, but I stopped because I knew I was going to get this headset, and I wanted to see it in the HP Reverb G2. And I got to tell you, whew, so far, I'm glad I waited. Now, somehow I've lost the ability to turn, but that's all right because I can turn with my body. And, you know, okay, another thing that I said earlier today before I walk out of my boundaries is, you know, room scale potential was not great. And that's because, like I said, if I moved, it would seem that my controllers would fly off. Now that we've figured out it was my green screen, yeah, that's all good and done now. So, all right. So you guys are probably going to look at my butt a lot because I can't turn with my sticks. I'm sure there's a way to turn it on, but I've never actually found a menu in this game. Oh, that looks good. Hold on. Okay, so this is where you guys are going to see me do a lot of ooh and ah. These crystals look amazing. That water, the depth, and okay, here it is, right here, right now. I'm going to say this is the best looking LCD screen in a headset I've seen as far as colors, contrast, and black levels, because right now I'm telling you, all of that contrast right there in that rock. I don't know how it's coming out for you guys because I have lowered resolutions. I've done everything and waded through the 7th layer of hell to try to make this stream work tonight with my ISP's shitty slow speed. But okay, rock looks wet, beautifully wet. The contrast in the crook right there, that is amazing because that is inky black. Okay, like in some ways, I'm not gonna lie, and you know, maybe it's because I've had a few, I don't know, but it almost looks OLED. This does. I mean, the color, like that beam right there, just pops. I mean, it abso-freaking-lutely pops. The fire pops. And like I said, it's the shading, the contrast of the blacks that's really throwing me off, because, you know, the Rift S, we kind of lost some resolution. I mean, I'm sorry, some of that when they switched to the LCD. And obviously now in the Quest 2, everybody was kind of flipping out a little bit because they went back to the single screen LCD. Can I pop that? Let's see. Oh, so close. Closer. Nope. Oh, so close. I'm not going to waste everybody's time trying to hit it, but that was great. So, you know, back to the screens, okay, because this is a great place to talk about those. Yeah, depth, clarity. Man, this is looking really, really good. So another thing I can comment on, because I'm hearing this little stuff coming from over here at the scroll. The audio in this thing is legit. Now, I've never had the Index. I've used an Index a couple of times over at Splitverse Studios. Shout out to my friend Jake and Splitverse. If you guys don't know about them, check them out. They are the masters of mixed reality. I mean, these guys are the ones who are making all your cool mixed reality commercials out there right now. You know, yeah. Anyway, all right. He's got the Index. I tried it. The thing that blew me away about the Index was the audio. Obviously, we know this is pretty much the same audio. In fact, I think it's the exact same audio from the Index. So, all right, let's go.
The stage was set for a new act in this grand design, yet the actors remained unchanged. He pondered what might have been, had a circle in there to guide the companies and corruption that infested their minds.
Man, the scale of that. I mean, the scale of all of this is freaking nuts. Okay, so now, this is about as far as I played. I kind of played a little bit up into this. Now, this is something new for Carnage Chronicles as well. They really have never done an open air environment. I mean, most of the environments, like I'd say 80% of the environments so far in the original game, have actually just been dungeons, you know, caves, dungeons, things like that. So, let's see if I can shoot that stuff. All right. So, you know, yeah. Let's get some... Whoa, whoa, what the hell? Get out of my way. Gotta be careful of my boundaries. Oh, and I died already? You killed me. This freaking plebe killed me. Oh my god. Okay, well, we've seen Carnage Chronicles. Okay, so like I said, jumping from game to game, I'm gonna come out, and hopefully we will not get a stuttery mess. I don't want to go back to Cliff House. I want to exit the game. Now, so far, okay, not horribly stuttery mess. Not horribly stuttery mess. Wait, here we go. Here we go. There it goes. There it goes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this seems to happen every time I come out of a game in Steamvr. I mean, it just, everything goes, And, you know, I want to say, like I said, new PC, but I don't think it's, I don't know. I don't think it's the PC. It's a 10900K, 32 gigs of RAM, a 2070 Super on an MSI Pro motherboard. So it should be pretty freaking solid. I don't know. So anyway, I can still see this though. So if I don't move my head enough, I can kind of come over here and kind of read your chat here. So. All right, guys, I really hope this is working this time. So, all right, let's see here. 100 down, 10 up. I wish I had GamerDude's internet. Well, I'm supposed to get 500 down, 50 up. However, in 2 weeks, I am about to get 980 down, 980 up. And damn, I can't wait. You guys will never see a stuttery mess. I want to face the camera while I do this. You guys will never see a stuttery, messy live stream again. Because I am going to do this more often. I really am. Oh, hold on. Now Steamvr is jacking with me. There we go. I can get that back at least. Come on. I don't know why it does this. I mean, coming out of any game back to Steamvr home is painful. There we least then I can just kind of get straight here. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to try to read through the chats here again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know it's not my fault, man. And then third time was the charm, looks like, except for this. But this is Steamvr. I don't know what's going on here. Controllers and tracking is my only worry. All right, Rejinx. Well, here's the thing. I did watch Seb, MRTV. I watched his video, and I kind of knew you could do this, and I installed everything to check it out, but that's going to take some configuring. But the OpenVR Space Calibrator, you can use the index controllers with this headset. I watched him do it. It's just a matter of meshing the tracking systems. Let's see, heard good things. Well, this is the consumer version, Rejinx. This is the consumer version. So, all right, sorry, this is jumping around all over the place, but I'm really trying to read your chat here, guys. Looks pretty good. I just watched MRTV play Population 1. Okay, so I jumped into Population 1, but I don't have it on Steam. And I reached out to the developers to try to get a key because I'm broke and I can't afford anything because, like, you guys who don't watch my channel all the time probably don't know this. Those that you watch the channel do. Yeah, lost my job because of the pandemic. It's been really rough. You know, the whole story the whole world is going through right now. But anyway, so I tried it with micro is a little distorted. Okay, mic is a little distorted. Okay, I can fix that. I tried it with hold on, let me fix the mic because I don't want you guys to hear that distorted. Turn it down just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so, and I lost my train of thought. Oh, hey, look, everything just cleared up. Maybe that was the trick, switching to desktop 2 and then back to, and I don't have 5 desktops. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, well, that at least is a little smoother. That's not making my head hurt. Seems nice and smooth, good. Can hear you okay. Everything looks good for me. God, that's so good. I'm so happy. Still peaking, drop gain. Hold on. Colors look good. It's like someone's using a microwave. You know, okay, so that is what I've heard, that there is a problem. People are having issue with the, because see, you can see I'm not really peeking into the red here at all. So I don't know why that's coming off overblown for you guys. Now, maybe it was when I had it set to -10 decibels, but it seems like everything's okay. Let me know if the mic sounds okay. This is obviously the mic array from the G2. Let's see here. CV1 had OLED display, so the colors will look most likely worse on the G2. You know, I'm not gonna lie, they definitely don't completely have that OLED pop, especially when you compare to something like the Odyssey Plus or the, you know, I mean, something of that caliber. But compared to any of my other LCD headsets, okay, so right now, and it's been a while since I've used them, but I can make a little bit of a comparison. Right now, the Rift S, no comparison. The Quest 2, I mean, it looks good, but the colors still don't look as good as what I'm seeing here. What other LCD headsets do I have? Jesus, all of my Pimaxes. Now, Pimax, once again, like I said on the initial stream the other night, because a lot of people asked me to compare this to my Pimax headsets, especially the 8KX. Pimax, they listened to the community, and they opened up from the very beginning certain things in the Pi tool, like the ability to control the contrast and the brightness and each individual color level in the headset. So you can go in there if you take the time, and my God, using the Pi tool, man, you can shift the screens in different directions. You can, you know, do software IPD along with the hardware IPD here. Oh, which, by the way, I didn't have set correctly. There we go. Hold on. I am 65.8. So actually, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that on screen. I am seeing the display with the numbers here. So kind of hard to dial it in directly. There we go, 64.9. I guess that's close enough. Or 65.8, actually. Hold on. I'm 65.8. So I don't know, it's kind of hard to get those hair adjustments. So kind of going back to what I was just saying, there goes hands. In the Pi tool with the Pimax, you can actually do software IPD and hardware IPD, as well as shifting the screens around. So you can really dial it in if you take your time, and you can get the colors looking great. So other than my other LCD headsets, so far I'm going to say Cosmos Elite has close to this contrast level. Maybe not. I don't know. Obviously, you see a lot of screen door in that one, and I don't see any screen door here. It's just gorgeous. So anyway, all right, I'll jump back over and see what you guys are talking about, and then we'll try to pick another game or something. Steam is working quite well. Your stream looks great today. Yeah, good. Thanks, David. I lowered the resolution so you guys aren't getting full 1080p 60. You're getting more 720p 60, and I really had to lower the bit rate from what I'm used to. But all right. Oh, cool. And Rejigs, yeah, my mic's better now. So it really is. You know, the mic I think is actually pretty good in this, but you've just got to tune it down. I almost said Samsung. HP really has the levels set way too freaking high. How did you get that Steamvr home? It looks good. Okay, so somebody else asked me that, and I guess I can go into that. Let me see here. So, you know, it was in my environments, and it's this one right here. Hold on. I'm sorry, not the environments. It was in my backgrounds. And it's this one. It just says Gotham City. And I don't know. Yeah, there we go. This is a Steamvr custom background. So just right here, if you guys can see that, I got this like so long ago. I'm pretty sure I got it from Workshop. But yeah, somebody else asked me about that, and I'm sorry I can't remember your name, buddy, from the shitty live stream I tried to do this afternoon. But yes, it's called Gotham City, because I think he said he was searching for Batman. And then I just do the high rise. So like I just go in and I do the high rise penthouse environment right here. And then I just change the background on it to be Gotham City. And now I am freaking Bruce Wayne, and I got my cool, penthouse. That's where I bring my ladies. Don't want my wife hear that. No, just kidding. All right, so anyway, all right, so let's see. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, let's talk about the controllers for a minute. I know probably you guys don't want to just sit here and stare at Gotham, but it is easier for me to talk to you about specific things in the headset when I'm not playing a game. So the controllers I'm having a love-hate relationship with, all right? So the first thing about the controllers I like the weight and the balance. They do seem to feel good in my hand. Button placements for ABXY are good, stick placements are good, and all of this is good. What I don't like is I don't like the positioning of the Windows Mixed Reality button. I constantly keep hitting that and bringing up, as you guys have probably seen on the stream, hopefully, a few times. I constantly keep hitting that button and bringing it up. It's almost like I'm going to have to tape over it or something, or find a way to disable it, which I don't think you can. And then obviously the utility buttons are kind of off to the side. So I really wish I could flip those and then have like the little menu utility buttons where my thumbs rest right here. A little niggly design problem, but overall it's all right. Now, as I have said about the headset, I will say about the controllers. Even though they have... Oh, I didn't mean to spawn that, but... Oh, well. We'll just drive that around, and... Yeah, there we go. Get rid of it. As I've said about the headset, I'll say about the controllers. One thing, the G1 had a very premium feel. Okay, the cloth wrapping, I mean, it felt premium. This, it feels plastic. It's actually really creaky, thinnish feeling plastic. It kind of... I don't want to say it feels cheap, but it kind of feels cheap. I don't know that, but we don't see the headset. We don't anything. The one thing that I'm having problems with it though, is like right here is like, if I start moving around or I start adjusting the headset, or sometimes even just in gameplay, if it starts shifting around on my head, because it has the off ear speakers right here, and I have tested. My Pimax does it. I have other headsets that I do it, but not as bad. I hear this like insane amount of creaking and popping, and I don't know if you guys can hear that right now, but yeah, I mean, if you just touch it, you just hear like little plastic pops and creaks, and I'm OCD about stuff like that. It just drives me insane. Little tiny noises that I'm not expecting or I don't like. The controllers, similarly, kinda, even though they're weighted, they kind of still have that plasticky feel to them. Definitely want to get some of the Mammoth grips or some other grips for them. And just like the original CV1 controllers, I'm sorry, not the CV1, the original Rift S controllers, I've noticed the battery door wants to slip. So it's like, and it doesn't completely slip off because these do kind of click in, not so magnetic like the touch controllers, but I can feel it kind of giving just a little bit, and it kind of makes the controllers feel not as solid in my hands and fast movement. So once again, some Mammoth grips or some sort of gripping system that'll kind of close that up would do wonders for that. But like I said, that's just little niggly things, man. I don't see the headset, I don't see the controllers, I do feel it, but it is definitely, once I get a good VR cover replacement on here, like when they come out with that kind of stuff, when I get some grips on these, all of that's gonna fade away. I love modding my headsets, so the base headset doesn't matter. My Odyssey Plus, you should see it, it's like completely modded out. So anyway, all right, let's do this. Let's check chat, and then we'll jump back into another game. Oh, G2 flashlight mode. How could I do that without... hold on. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you can see it, though, because we're doing open VR capture right now. So I will try, because I don't know... Hold on. I guess I can see if you guys see that. And see, no, you don't. So I've got the Windows mode up right now. I'll tell you what, before the end of the stream, we'll end the stream in the Cliff House like we did last night. That way I can do some of that stuff. And then I can kind of show you guys my studio. So, all right. But for now, let's go ahead and see the chat and see if we can jump into a couple of things. Oh, I'm sorry. Is the game audio too high? Please let me know. Surround sound of that helicopter. It does sound phenomenal in here. I mean, I'm like, whoa, where's the helicopter coming from? And the city sounds. But okay. Give me your G2 Pro. I promise it'll be in good hands. No. We hear it. That's weird. Do you think the big rings will get in the way a lot? No, they really don't. Notice that with the Quest controllers, looks like they could do damage. I mean, I've smacked that brand new PC with them once. I did that on the very first stream when I was like over there, and everybody asked me, all right, I really wanted to, guys. I desperately wanted to play some games for you night one, but we were having that bad stream, and what you won't see, or maybe you will see if I activate the flashlight here, is I got lights over there. I got all sorts of crap all over the place in here, and it was all surrounding my desk, my camera, my lights. So there was no way I could just quickly clean everything and play. So I do apologize, but I couldn't. So, all right, let's see here. Closed earphones, earbuds, issue solved. Yeah, and I think you can take these off, but I'm not gonna lie, man. The audio is so freaking good. I like it, and I like the fact that I don't have anything pressing over the headset and clamping to my head. Makes it really hot in there. 8KX versus G2 if I could only get one. Damn, that is a hard question to ask, because I'm not gonna lie, I love my 8KX. You guys know that. They're the same beast, but they're different. Okay, so they are... I'm going to turn that off while we talk. Well, I don't know what I just did here. Hold on. I don't ever mess with all the Steamvr stuff. Oh, I think I just reset my position. So they are the same beast, but they're different. And I'll tell you why. The 8KX, with its wider field of view, does not, and I repeat, does not give me this sharp and crisp of a 4K image, okay? They are both 4K headsets, native 4K headsets, right here, right there. But 8KX does not give me that sharp of an image. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's because the pixels are maybe stretched a little bit over the FOV. I know over in the OpenMR forums over at Pimax, I was over there today. Somebody had shared my G2 video from the other night over there, and I was answering some questions. And there was one guy over there, I don't remember his name. So bad with names, especially, when I've had a few. But they were talking about all the technical and all that, and after all these years, I know it all. I probably regurgitated in the daytime when it's not the middle of the night and I haven't been hanging out. So, yeah, this one clearer, that one wider field of view. What's more important, the clarity or the field of view? Okay, so here is why I would still take the Pimax. Okay, I love this G2. I'm starting to fall in love with it now that the controllers are working, and I figured out it was the green screen. But I have become extremely spoiled to that large field of view, especially when I'm using my yaw simulator or I'm doing sim games, because I love flight sims. Starting to get back into driving sims a little bit. Love some American Truck Simulator. Shout out for them. Excuse me. But I don't know. The clarity difference isn't so much that I would trade that wide field of view back. I've learned, it looks a little more washed out. I will admit, it does look a little more washed out compared to this screen, but not so much that once you see that 170 and you actually get peripheral, especially in those simulator games where you can see far off in the distance, but also kind of see off to the sides, it changes the game. I mean, I don't know. That's why I love Pimax. It takes me deeper down that rabbit hole than I have ever been, especially when my butt is sitting in that bowl over there. And you guys will see more of the yaw simulator on the channel here pretty soon, but I have all these other toys that I've got to play with as well. So, all right. Let's see. This looks super cool. Light leakage on the G2. Pretty much non-existent. If I angle it down a little bit onto my cheeks, right now I am angling it up so I can see through the nose hole so I don't walk into a wall on stream or, knock my cameras over or something like that. But if I angle it like right here where I would normally put it to play, where it's like literally balanced across my cheeks and my forehead, oh, no, it is night and day. I can't see a damn thing through anywhere in the headset. It is completely black in here. The other thing I'm going to give shout out is the nose guard right here is the best nose guard I've ever seen for that. I am very particular about that. I hate the way that feels. Things touching my nose, the top of my nose. This one, they've got it set up high enough, but it comes down, I don't know, it just works, and it covers it. It kills the light leakage, but you don't feel it touching your nose. And unlike the original Reverb, you don't feel the top of the headset touching your nose either. I mean, I can literally stick my fingers up in here and adjust my glasses a little bit if I needed to. I know that was asked several times, and I did show that on the first stream, but I will show again. I'll do this so you guys can hear me. I am wearing my oversized glasses, and it fits in the eye box nicely. They're not snug. You didn't see them pull away. That's my biggest test when I test out a headset with glasses is when I take them off, does it pull my glasses off with it? And that tells me that HP really designed the eye box well. The curvature of this keeps it just in the perfect position on my head to where I don't hear them clicking against the Fresnel lenses in here. So that works out really good. Hopefully you guys can hear me, what I'm saying here. So I know this stream is all over the place. And oh my God, hey, Austin, Hoopermation VR, blast from the past, one of the OG streamers, OG YouTubers right there. Man, buddy, haven't seen you in a long time, ever since the Kansas City trip. Love you, bro. Lightly, okay. How's the face cover? Well, I kind of just said it's great. It feels good. Another thing I showed on that stream, but if you guys didn't watch that, I'll show it here. You guys have probably seen it on MRTV. The magnet, I love how it just magnets right on. Obviously, that's going to make a little more like when you get into that, because I don't see any way to take the foam off of it. So when we get into third-party peripherals and stuff like VR cover, stuff like that, it's probably going to have to be an entire face interface, not just a cover. So I'm getting to it, Jason. We did a little Carnage Chronicles a minute ago. I stopped, and now we're going to jump into something else, buddy. So stay tuned. I'm just getting a lot of questions, and a lot of people have been waiting for a stream that didn't suck to ask me these questions. So please bear with me, man. Does it have any sort of chaperone system? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can see it on the thing, but it's very light. But see, like there. I don't know if you're seeing that because that's the Windows mixed reality overlaid into Steamvr, but yes, it does. And I believe you can still use the Steamvr. Pimax, yes, it does give more of a sense of speed and racing sims. Yeah, it's been a while, brother. Nice stream. Yeah, for once. I normally suck when I stream, but this one seems to be going okay. Our ergonomics compared to the 8KX, assuming much lighter and more comfortable. Actually, you'd be surprised. 8KX is not a heavy headset at all. It looks bulky. It makes you look like a hammerhead freaking shark, but it is not bulky. So, all right, I know you guys came for the gameplay. Do you think it'll fit on small heads? I did see a video earlier today where it did have some trouble fitting on. I believe it's Flight Sim guy. He tried to put it on his girlfriend, and yeah. I am on Mediacom. Yes, I am. Axiom, not for very much longer. CenturyLink Fiber, 2 weeks, 980 down, 980 up. Never going to have to dick with Mediacom again. It's the second time in a year and a half that for like days, and last year it was a month, I got 2 megs up out of the 50 I'm supposed to, so I couldn't stream. Best looking headset as they claim. Yeah, best looking clarity and visuals, yes. Like I said, real close toss up to the Pimax 8KX, but it has the wider field of view. So, all right, I know. Stream, game. All right, everybody wants to see games. All right, so, all right, now, a couple of things. Really bummed because I wanted to play Saints and Sinners. Saints and Sinners, for some reason, wants me to press this button right here, which brings up the Windows console. So, I haven't had a chance to go back in and set any of that. So let's see what I've got installed. Like I said, this is a brand new computer here. So we got Aircar, big screen. I did big screen last night. Watching a movie is phenomenal. I installed Form. It's an older game, but damn, it was pretty. So might try to jump into that. No Man's Sky is a little intensive. It may kill the stream or crash. So don't really want to go there. I did install some of the shooters. So, you know, I got Onward, I got Contractors. Pop 1 is on my Oculus, and I tried it through Revive. We could try it again, but the problem I had with Revive is the game loaded, and then all of a sudden my arms were locked to my side, and it showed no controllers. So being a new headset, I know Windows Mixed Reality has issues sometimes with Reverb in general. Seriously, Sam, it's an old one, but I love that one. Damn, I really wanted to play Saints and Sinners, though. I was kind of feeling that. Waltz of the Wizard and Westworld. So that's what I've got installed right now, guys, in Project Cars. I could grab I don't have my wheel and pedals, but I could grab my my Xbox controller and possibly set that up real quick. So I'll check chat. What do you guys want me to play? Other than, you know, don't go crazy. I mean, I don't want to really break out my HOTAS and do Elite or anything, that kind of stuff. But I'm thinking like one of the shooters, possibly maybe Sam. I love Serious Sam. I mean, if you want to see Flight, I'd probably jump into Squadrons. Westworld, very underrated game. Very underrated game. Love that game. Love the series. So let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, you know, I did Half-Life Alyx. I did Half-Life Alyx earlier, but I didn't really play it for very long because the screen started scuttering. Beat Saber, I do not have installed. I could install it. I suck at it, but I can install it. So, all right, okay, everybody's saying let's see, I'm going to count them up. Alyx. Okay, everybody's saying Alyx. So we're going to jump back into Alyx. Like I said, we did that on the stream this afternoon, but since it was so poor, I know a lot of people probably bailed on it. So let's do it. Obviously, my favorite VR game. So, little history. You guys know I have been in the VR scene since the late 90s. I got my old VFX1 on Yoda over there. Yeah, my very first home VR experience that I hacked together was playing the original Half-Life, like Half-Life 1. Right after, it came out. I don't know why it keeps telling me low GPU memory. It's a brand new GPU. Right after it came out, and I was using the eyeglasses, and I hacked together this like infrasonic head tracking system. But damned if I didn't ride the train into Black Mesa, like in the late 90s in VR. And I've been hooked ever since. I mean, it is just amazing to see just from like 1997, 98, how far we've actually come. Okay, so here we are. We're back in Alyx, and man, every time I drop onto this balcony, it takes my breath away in this headset. It just looks so freaking clear. I mean, I'm seeing things in the distance that I've never seen. And like I said, once again, even in my Pimax, because I think the tighter FOV is making me focus a little more. I don't know. But yeah, like that steam and that fog coming off of those buildings over there, I've never seen those detail levels. Now, okay, I guess, yeah, I also did jack the detail levels up, because I'm not running the 1080 Ti anymore, and I wanted to see what the 2070 could do. And ironically, even though the 1080 Ti is a better card on paper, except for the RTX stuff, this runs better on the 2070 Super than it did on my Zotac Amp Extreme 1080 Ti. So the biggest thing that I think I can convey about the visuals, and the biggest thing, and I know a lot of the sim players are going to want to hear this, and I know a lot of the mill sim guys are going to want to hear this. I can see very far into the distance, and it doesn't look like a pixely, blurry freaking mess. Okay? That is the takeaway right there, and that is the oh wow moment. I mean, that's my oh face moment. Because when you've got the other headsets with the lower resolution, you don't feel this sense of depth in a way. I don't know how to explain it. It just, everything feels better. The scale of everything feels just a hair more right. And being able to see into the distance farther is just incredible. So, all right, let's go up in here. Frame rates are great. I've already done that part. All right, so let's press and hold. All right, get that out of the way. Oh, wait, actually, while I'm here, hold on. Yeah, get rid of that. Cannot stand snap turning. There we go. Woo, now I feel better. All right, cool, and I can face you guys and you don't have to look at my ass. So, I mean, unless you want to look at my ass, I don't know. I wouldn't. Whoa, that's right, forgot about that. Woo, startled me. God, that was so freaking cool. Oh my God. Okay, so, man, and the cord being long enough for room scale, I'm kind of confined right now, and I'm on a smaller boundaries because I am recording or streaming. If I could open it up and really, like, use my whole room, the cord would reach to most corners of this room, and, man, that would be incredible, because that right there is an amazing sense of presence. I know, it's stupid. I used to do this in the old CV1. I would just pace back and forth just because I'm like, oh my God, I'm on the holodeck. So, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the stream is dropping frames or stuttering, but the headset is not pure 90 hertz goodness. And I mean, everything, it just feels good. I literally want to grab that rail, and that would be so cool if I had like a bar right there that I could do that and get that immersion enhancement. So, right. Okay. So yeah, I feel kind of bad that I harped on the tracking all day, because it's really not that bad. There you go, buddy. I mean, it's not index controller level tracking. It's not outside in tracking by any means. I am going to be a purist on that. I am going to say that that is still the best form of tracking. It's just accurate. Yep. All right. What's up, y'all? How's it going?
Alex, are we good?
Oh yeah, no, we're
got
good.
the reactor. Easy peasy. I'm headed back to the safe house right now to meet Dad.
Uh-oh.
Go. We'll be in touch. Stay safe.
Uh-oh. Y'all get out of there. Some bad stuff's about to go down. Man, okay, and you know, I'll kind of wax nostalgic a little bit. I do that. I'm an old guy. That's what we do. So, that was what made the original Half-Life special. It was the first game where you were playing and it was almost like you were in the cinematic because people were walking around and having conversations and doing stuff. And this, man, it just amps up the presence. I mean, it really, really does. Okay, so back to visuals for a minute. This, man, text looks so readable. Oh my God, this is awesome. I love this headset. I do love this headset. I do. There's things I hate about this headset. I'm not going to give it a perfect score. I mean, Jesus, I've done enough live streams and I've talked enough about it now. And like, why would I even really do the review? But I mean, I probably should. I can do a nice, all polished, edited review. But I'm not going to lie. And you guys let me know.
Alex.
Oh, wait, hold on. She's got to let me know.
What is it?
What?
This doesn't seem like a routine sweep. Are you sure everything went okay?
No.
100%.
Shit's about to go bad.
Something's got the CPs riled up.
Keep your head down and be smart.
Okay, get out of here. Go, run. Okay, you're good. We're good. We're just everybody act like fly casual. So, all right. You guys notice I keep losing my train of thought. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. So, oh yeah, no, I was gonna say, so I'm really digging this raw streaming stuff, like not even on my green screen, not scripted, not prepared, I just turned on the camera. And so far I've been getting lots of like private messages and comments that some of you guys are liking it too. So if you are liking this and you want to see me do more of this, let me know. I mean, you guys really know I do this for you. I don't do it for me, okay? I mean, I really do this to just share my love and passion of virtual reality with as many people as I can evangelize it to. And, you know, I mean, I'd much rather just be playing games some days. But what's gotten lonely over the years is when you do the recorded, edited videos, I don't get that interaction like when I'm talking to you guys in the chat. So I'm starting to see the appeal. I'm starting to see the appeal of the streaming thing. And I think it might be time that I start to kind of switch over format a little bit. Okay, climbing ladder was good. Felt just as normal as any other headset. But man, that doesn't feel normal as any headset. It's just too damn clear. It's starting to look realer and realer. A little slow fall. I forgot to turn that off. Oh wait, did I just come back? I just came right back where I was. Okay. Ooh! Ooh, shiny. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at some water. I gotta look at some wet surface. Oh, that is so cool. Wow. Little things, little details like that always catch you right there in the peripheral, and man, it amps up the immersion. So, you know, I'm going to do something here real quick too. Oops, hold on. I'm going to jump where I've actually got some weapons. Let's see here. What do I got? Oh, this is the very end of the game. I probably shouldn't do that because I don't have any weapons there either. 2 hours, 4 hours. No. I bet you that's just going to load me right back in. Maybe I don't have a save position with a lot of weapons. I don't know. Hold on. I really would like to actually test some of that kind of stuff. Not just walking simulator and like it is in the beginning. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, there it is. No, never mind. This is right back where we were. Okay, let's get out and let's do something that has some guns in it. We've seen all this. Everybody knows. Everybody loves this game.
Alex!
Everybody loves your beans, Don. No, sorry. All right, let's exit. All right, so we're going to come out of Alyx. I'm going to go ahead and come over. Hey, okay, so this time it didn't go as complete. Oh, wait, nope, there it goes. Okay, so recreating it right here on the stream. So let's see if my fix can be recreated here. So last time when I was getting the stuttery mess after coming out of a game, I just went to monitor 2 for a minute. And there we go. And yeah, and then that cleared it up. And then I went back to monitor 1. So, all right, so something weird going on when we come out of an actual game and back into our Steamvr home environment that causes everything to just start. I mean, I hope you guys could see that on the stream. Actually, I guess I can see because you're about a minute behind me right here. But there you go. If you have dual monitors, maybe that's the problem. I do have, they're not matched monitors either, so maybe that's part of the problem. Okay. But yeah, so if you have the dual monitor set up and you get a G2, hopefully next week, hopefully this week, hopefully the week after, I don't know, they're going to ship them. When you do that, if you have the 2 monitors, that seems to fix the stuttery mess. So there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh man, I'm going to turn my notifications off next time I stream. Let's go back in here. Let's see if I can find where we left off. Light leakage, Pimax FOV. Okay, here we go. Nice stream. How are the ergonomics? Do you think it'll fit in small heads? Okay, we went there. I'm glad the weight on the G2 is lighter than the Index. Yeah, I do notice that. Like I said, I don't own an Index. You guys can see kind of behind me here, I have like 14 headsets. But, oh, there we go. YouTube is not receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming. But hopefully all the stuff I did in OBS will keep you guys streaming smooth. Oh, man. Hey, I've never, ever gotten that in my entire life. So whoever put that $5 in there, thank you so much. I can't even tell you how much I need that. Oh my God. Just even $5, man, that's lunch. So thank you. But yeah, so hopefully it looks like you guys are getting a smooth stream. And even the stream today that I quit prematurely because everybody was saying it was stuttering. I went back and I left it. I didn't delete it like I did the other one, and it seemed fine. So, but I know I'm getting shitty internet right now because, yes, I must be on Mediacom. That's right. That's where we left off. So, all right. Looks like somebody took their message away. Alyx is always good. Beat Saber to test tracking. Okay, this is where we were. Interested to see. Obviously, the controllers perform in Half-Life Alyx okay, but, you know, I didn't get a chance to actually load some guns. And that is where I can see that might be a problem, especially when I'm having to, like, pull back. And I guess next we'll I'll jump into some contractors or something. Because I want to see how gun loading will work. Squadron's big screen. I could do big screen. I pretty much would rather tell you about it because last time I did anything where I loaded a movie or a video, it got me a copyright strike. Beat Saber test tracking, later mission Alyx would be awesome to see. Unfortunately, the latest mission I have is literally the end run, and then I've got like 3 that start at the beginning. Pinball's probably low-key awesome with high res. Okay, Pinball is one of my favorite things in VR. I might jump in there. I don't know. You may win the day here, Greg, because I do. I love pinball. Upload, we're talking about SDE still being visible. I'm assuming it's just in super bright scenes. Okay, so I'll address that for a second. I'm seeing in super bright scenes, and only if it's like a super bright white background, I'm seeing a fine veil, like a fine mesh. Okay, now, hear me out. From the beginning, from the dawn of HMDs, we've all had problems. Everybody's going to be different. Everybody's eyes are different. I can't see shit without my glasses. Even with my glasses, it still maybe sometimes blurs it a little bit. So maybe I don't notice it as much as you do. My eye shape might be a little different. These things, I mean, everybody's going to be a little different. For me personally, out of all the headsets I have, only this one and my 8KX are truly the ones that I have to strain. I mean strain, squint to see any SDE. Obviously my Odyssey Plus, but that's a trick. I mean, that's sub-pixel blurring, and it does kind of slightly blur that image, but it does look really clear. I mean, look really smooth. So pinball, all right, hold on. How strong is my PC? Brand new PC, 10900K, 32 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 2070 Super. Squadrons, index, compare, blah, blah, blah. You guys are talking to each other, meant for visuals. Okay, just said the tracking on G2 is not the same level as the Valve Index. No, because you can't get there, guys. You could put like 100 freaking cameras on every one of these headsets. You're not going to be able to see. Did you, maybe you saw it? I don't know. Did you see my controller just kind of fly off and stick? Yeah, you're not going to get that when you've got dual lighthouses sweeping your entire room with freaking lasers, okay? So I'll put that to bed right now. And I mean, I don't know if you consider me an expert opinion or not, but the outside-in tracking is always going to be better than inside out. I mean, because the cameras can only see so much, and they can only mesh so much of that software data together. And, like when I go over here, they're going to stick. And then, sometimes it jerks and it comes down. Is it enough to where if you're not some sort of pro level ESL player, or, you're like into it heavy, like for the shooters and stuff like that, where, oh my God, it's going to kill me in a second if I lose a hand for like a split second. I don't know. I've never been that picky about this kind of stuff. If my hand flies off and it only does it like once in a blue moon, who cares? If it does it the way it's been doing it the last couple of days where you guys have heard me bitching about it, yeah, no, that's different. And that was, like I said, that was my fault. It's environmental. I'm going to call it right here, taking the green screen down. You guys have seen it, other than a tiny little hitch there and a tiny little hitch there, which is going to happen with this type of tracking system. It doesn't bother me. It's all right. I'm not a huge fan of the index controllers either, GT. I actually wish that I could find a way to use my original touch controllers with everything. I loved those controllers. Garbage bins. Oh, hey, man, thank you, Crazy. And thank you. Oh, dude, I will, James. Thanks, guys. Look, man, I don't ever do these live streams asking for tips, guys, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm out of work, so any of that, man, that means the world to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. A sim racing game, I could. I won't do it with a wheel and pedals, though. That's all set up over there. And haptic feedback. Yeah, the controllers have haptic. It's okay. It's not the best haptic in the world because the controllers, like I said, the battery doors feel kind of a little loose. So when they vibrate, it kind of, I don't know, it almost amplifies the cheap plasticky feel. But yeah, it's all right. And yeah, Oculus did have the LEDs on the back, exactly. So that's why you could do the thing. And if they did put cameras on the back of the headset and on the top, that might help it. But I still think that you're still going to get occlusion. There's just certain things that I could do this right here. And those cameras, look, that controller just stuck. Those cameras couldn't see that. That Lighthouse could have, so I don't know. And even with Lighthouse, you're going to get occlusion. You're never going to go 100% no occlusion. That's not going to be possible. But just over the years, I have personally come to find that the tracking from an external source, be it even if you had enough USB power, the old cameras from the CV1 Rift, but Lighthouse tracking to me so far is the king of tracking. So, all right, I had Quest 2, no, I want the HP Reverb. Some games better in Tether, the rest could be better than the Reverb. Yeah, I love my Quest 2. Oculus sent me one of those. You guys know that. It's right over there. I've even got those goofy ear things on it. But I don't know. I am still a PC VR guy. I want the bleeding edge top level visuals. And right now, the compression on even Oculus with Link is still a little compression. I mean, you can kind of tell it's not that beautiful, crisp, sharpness, obviously, that I'm getting here. So, wireless is nice. I'm telling you, and I even said that the other day. I'm spoiled with my WiGig adapter for my Cosmos and Cosmos Elite. I think all headsets should go wireless, even the PC VR ones, because that WiGig adapter works phenomenally. Put cameras on the controllers. That is also another option. Frank Zappa, do I prefer the HPG2 or the 8KX? Imagine they are both great. But, okay, so I said that earlier in the stream, but I still technically prefer the 8KX because I am a sucker for that wide field of view. This one is a sharper image. This text is a little easier to read. The distance and the contrast and the colors are better. Everything screen-wise is a tad bit better in this headset. But you lose that FOV after you're used to it, and I do now feel constricted. I feel like I'm looking through binoculars where I don't normally with that. So get a small headache with Quest 2 and head strain with Quest 2. Actually, ironically, what strap do you have? I've got just the default cloth strap, and I find the Quest 2 to be extremely comfortable. I don't know why. It feels old school to me, and maybe that's because it feels old school. See, my controllers just went all over the place. That does also seem to happen. I know I'm waffling, but the controller flying and the bad controller tracking does seem to happen more in my Steamvr home than anywhere else. Actually, I take that back. In my Windows Mixed Reality home. So, hey, no problem, Mr. Beach. Mr. Bleach 401. I try to answer everybody's question. That's why you guys probably hate my streams, because I just sit here and answer questions. So I don't play when I told you I was going to play, but I have played a couple of games. Okay, I wish I could try the 8KX for sim racing. It's a steep price. It is, it ain't cheap, but you get what you pay for. And I'm not going to say that they've got the best support. It's a Chinese company. They're hard to deal with. But when you take that leap, and if you get a good one, oh man, after 20-something years of VR, guys, to me, that's what I always thought VR was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be looking through toilet paper rolls, And the FOV, I haven't touched on the FOV for this. So let's go into the FOV for a minute. Okay, FOV on this actually feels wider for me a little bit. I don't think it is. It might be a perception thing. No, did my stream just crash? It just says I have no viewers. What's going on here? Oh, it says I'm streaming. No, now I've got viewers. Okay, guys, sorry. Just for a minute, that threw me off. It said I had 0 viewers. That must have been a Mediacom dip. But yeah, I don't know. The FOV on this, it's definitely, I think it's rated at like 110, 114, I think is what HP's official rating on the Reverb G1 was. And I can tell you, it's identical to the G1. So it is in that index range. It is in that little bit higher than 110 range. Yeah, and I'm sorry if you guys are getting sick. I move my head way too much, especially when I've been drinking. Which, hey, by the way, here, hold on. I've got to take a break for a second because my beer is getting warm. Oh, now it's going to spill all over my keyboard. But yeah, it's... it's in that 110 range, and I don't know. It feels familiar, a little wider, but definitely not Pimax wide. So, I would love to know how the wide FF, it does. It makes you feel like you're going faster in racing games. It makes, I've had some complete oh shit moments with my Pimax 8KX, and that you guys can't see it. That yaw simulator that I've got over in the corner. Oh man, playing Il-2 Sturmovik and doing some like dive bombing and stuff like that. You can feel it in your oh, David. Yes, you must know that I used to have the #1 search result on Google for complaining about the God rays. So I'll talk about that here in a second. But yeah, yaw simulator, you guys will see a little bit more of that on the channel. I miss it. I'm going to bring it back out. I just had too many other things to do. So, all right, God rays and ghosting. Yep, where are they? Because I'm telling you, these new optics, I'm pretty sure, I don't think this is just the index optics. I'm pretty sure that on the presser that I was on for HP, they talked about these being a co-branded optic between them and Valve, or Valve designed the optics for them, but it's not the optics in the index. And let me tell you, I'm going to come out here where I can actually see some stuff. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm resetting my position again. Yeah. No God rays. I do not see any. And, you know, I was giving a shameless plug there, but man, if you went back about in the Wayback Machine about 4 or 5 years ago, I was literally the #1 search on Google with my complaining article on vrspies.com about the God rays, because obviously those of us coming from DK2s and stuff like that, I didn't expect it. I did not expect God rays. It literally smacked me in my damn face, because we came off of those glass aspheric lenses to the Fresnels for the first time, and it was jarring, guys. And I hate God rays. I hate artifacts. I hate anything that takes my immersion away. So, all right. So we played Alyx. We've played Carnage Chronicles. Let's jump into a shooter here. Let's see. I don't have to reload anything in Sam, but man, I love Sam, and I want to see what Sam looks like in this headset. Let's do a little Onward. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to play multiplayer in this. I literally just want to jump in and just kind of see the weapon handling and stuff like that. So don't expect me to really play a map. Like I said, I just want to give it a look. Oh, that rain. I'm sorry, I got quiet for a minute because that rain sound was amazing. These speakers are legit. I am digging them. Alright, there we go. And right-handed. Sure. Nope. 11. Glad I don't have to put my weight in there. Turn option default. Let's do hit. Continue and continue. There we go. Oh, I guess it's a brand new PC. It's gonna make me like I don't even have anything. What happened? Onward. Okay. Wow. That looks great. That red smoke looks amazing. I recommend that you follow this quick tutorial. Oh god, I don't want to. Alright. Why does everything make me go through the damn tutorial? Sometimes you just want to skip it. Okay. Okay, so grabbing the rifle is okay. Yep, there we go, guys. Alright, so this is what you wanted to see. And I gotta say... Yeah, loading is painful. Look, I can't... Yeah, I did. It's right there. I can't... There. I mean, I literally had to kind of come at it from the top here. So... that's gonna be a bad thing. Okay. There we go. I can just get out of the tutorial. Thank God. I guess I didn't mash enough buttons. So, alright. You know, I don't know. I've almost seen exactly what I want to see. I don't know that I want to jump in. I mean, I guess I'll jump in real quick and just free roam it for a minute. Let's go. I want to see the black levels, so I think I'm going to go ahead and play a night map. Like I said, when we were doing Carnage, the black levels look great. Right here, yeah, black levels look fantastic. I did choose... Oh. A little close up on that table. And yeah, just go with default. Go with default everything. Okay, so there we go. So now what I'm looking for, you're going to see me shake my head a lot. So hopefully that doesn't get you sick. I'm looking for black smear. So, and I'm looking for any ghosting. And happy to say, I got to tighten the headset a little bit so that it doesn't slide around on my face. But yeah, no, I got to say, okay, no, let me look at that light source. Oh, screenshot. No ghosting. I'm getting a little God rays now that we have those bright windows up there against that the black background. But I'm going to tell you that they actually look more like they're supposed to be in the game. You know, so not bothersome in any way, shape, or form. This is one of the few headsets that I can say that about. That's insane. That's great. Okay, and like I said, black levels. Okay, so not inky black, definitely not inky black, but not gray, and not. It doesn't seem like the backlight is still on, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I think that's great that they added that. I've talked about that for years. If I'm in a cold place and I start talking, or I go, make my breath come out. That is such a cheap, cool immersion enhancer. Downpour, you guys are so good. I don't play this game half as much as I should. So, let's try a different weapon here. Yep, see, I can't pull back on the bolt. It just hits the controller. So, all right, we're coming out of Onward. We're going to talk about this. Hope you guys are ready to hear me bitch. No, I'm just kidding. So, I'm just going to try to cut it off at the pass. I'm going to go to monitor 2 first. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I thought Steamvr was trying to crash. Now monitor 1. Let's see if my weird fix works here. Maybe it's just a timing thing. Okay, I don't know if you guys, once again, are seeing all this. Everything's like fading from the Steamvr circle room to my Steamvr home and just jumping around and going crazy. And so far, just switching between my 2 monitors seems to have helped it, but all right, so let's see where we left off in the chat. Okay, hold on. All right, God Rays and Ghostings, 11.5K, but yeah, the clarity in the sound, like, okay, like if I was just still on my 5K plus, yeah, oh yeah, in a heartbeat, I would ditch the FOV for this. Yeah, the sound, the clarity, there's no comparison to the 5K plus. Love my 5K plus though, because I can run that bad boy at like some super high frame rates. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. We may have to reload Steamvr. I may have to come out of the headset and just walk over to the computer to talk to you guys. But I like this better because you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. So maybe I can just suffer through it and just kind of look at the chat here. Okay. No, it didn't crash. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh, thanks, Blammo. I appreciate it, man. I get eye strain after an hour or so on the CV1. Similar headsets. Wondered if the SDE and low res caused it. Yeah, they did. How's the G2 feeling for long sessions? Well, so far we have been in this stream for an hour and 24 minutes, and I've had it on my head for most of the day. trying to get everything working, which obviously this is just some sort of weird, if you're seeing this in the background, just joining the stream, this is some sort of a weird, oh, I guess you guys aren't seeing it, I'm looking. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is like the whole world is like flashing. It's messed up. Valve make a 140 HMD with G2 clarity. That would be amazing. Keep in mind, bigger the FOV goes, it kind of blurs a little bit. Hey Muncha, what's up, man? You didn't know I was on? Well, then I'm going to put in that shameless plug that all the YouTubers do right now for anybody in the chat. If you want to know when I'm on, because I don't stream so often that I schedule this kind of stuff. I just go live when I feel like it. So here we go. Shameless plug, because I really want to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That is my goal. It's been my goal for 5 years, and we're getting close. So like, share, subscribe, and hit the damn bell so you get notified when I go live or when I post a video. So there, that's the answer. All right. Yeah, they did. OG Master. Have I got Subnautica? I do, but I don't have it installed, and it's on my Oculus side. So I'd have to revive it. I'm just kind of trying to stick with stuff in my library that I just installed on my new PC. I've got pretty much every game you could possibly imagine. I mean, I won't lie. We get a lot of free games. So I'm a bit quiet. I can't hear you well. Can everybody else hear me well? Blammo, Muncha King, turn up your volume. Yeah, because earlier they were saying I was like too loud and I had to turn it down. Oh yeah, I love Res Infinite. Hey Skiva, what's up, buddy? All right, man. Had a blast playing some Pop 1 with this guy the other day. We need to get back in there. I tried Pop 1, but I don't have it on Steam. So the revive wasn't working, because that's originally what I was going to do tonight. I was literally just going to play Pop 1 and talk to you guys, because I love that game. Yes, I enjoy Pop 1 so much. Yeah, okay, so you can see the world flashing. Okay, so yeah, so it's literally kind of giving me a headache. And earlier I was able to fix it by just kind of jumping back and forth between my monitors, but now it's not. Now it's not fixing. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there it goes. So, black levels matter. Right on. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says that. Oh my God. That is so great. You just gave, Blammo, you just gave me a new t-shirt idea. Or well, now I just gave it to the world, but it's yours. So go make a t-shirt. I'll buy it. Subbed. Awesome. Thanks, OG Master. I appreciate it. Looking forward to trying this headset. Yeah, you should, Skiva. Okay, so, buddy, I took a couple of days, and obviously you're seeing some janky, weird shit going on here. This has got to be Steamvr. I don't think this has anything to do with the headset. Overall, once I figured out, so Skiva, you stream as well? Here's the deal, buddy. I thought the tracking on the controllers was absolutely horrible. It turns out it was my green screen. So anybody, any YouTubers, any streamers, anybody who does that kind of stuff, if you have a green screen, you're definitely going to want to put some markers on it. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, now everything's getting wigged. Everything's getting wigged. What's going on? Now I've even lost Steamvr. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm not like picking my nose. I'm literally sweating. Okay. All right, I can't take this. We're going to come out and we're just going to talk old school. I'm just going to hold this up. So, all right. Because, man, that is like really now is... Oh, I'm choppy too. So, wait a minute. Maybe... Okay. Sorry, guys. So, what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and kill Steamvr. So, you guys are going to get a black screen here for a minute. And then maybe we'll go over to Windows Cliff House and we'll load back into Steamvr from there. I have noticed sometimes with the Windows Mixed Reality... no, the horrible tracking, I don't think that had anything to do with my green screen. Yeah, I know. I don't have a fancy camera that does that. Speed Force. So, okay, hold on. Let me quit Steamvr here. Because, yeah, that flashing is killing me. And there we go. And there we go. All right. So now, because somebody actually wanted to see the flashlight. So it's kind of good that we've come back over here to old Cliff House. So, all right. So now let me see if I can activate the flashlight and if you guys can actually see it. So there's the flashlight. And let me see. Nope. You can't see my... Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So here we go. We're going to get a black and white tour of my dirty studio here. So weird thing with the flashlight is if you like hold the controllers up here, it becomes your whole view. I really wish you could just do something. It's weird how it's from the controllers though, but it's like activating the cameras. So I wish you could switch. But yeah, so earlier somebody said that my tracking issue was because I didn't have enough stuff in my room. And well, as you guys can maybe see now on the stream here, I got plenty of crap up in here. There's the yaw. Gonna get that back up and running. And there's old battle chair. That's what started it all right there, guys. This is the chair that I built 5 years ago and started my YouTube channel with. Never thought I would be doing this 5.5 years later. There's my headsets, my stormtroopers, command central, my beer, which probably just spilled my keyboard, and there's my mirrored PC. You can see me. That's so trippy. Okay, now I'm just kind of like giddy. So anyway, there's the flashlight. Oops, don't want to trip on that cord. There's the flashlight for whoever was asking for it earlier. Now we'll go over here. There we go. Turn that back on. That way I can see you guys again. Talk to you. There we go. All right, and take that out of the way. No, oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Stand by. Forgot if I move that out of the way, then you guys lose that, and then you don't get a moving image. So, all right, we'll just keep that. And, oh, wait, I got an idea. There we go. Do the old drag it out of the way thing. So, the controller tracking is absolutely the worst when you're actually in the Microsoft Cliff House, okay? I'm noticing that. It is literally horrible when I'm in here. This is where I actually see it fly off a lot. Flashlight latency is fine, Muncha. So, all right, hold on. Let's see where you guys are at in the chat here. Black levels matter. I know, right? I want that on a t-shirt. When's it released? Okay, so, I don't know. They started sending them out to content creators, like myself. I know MRTV got one. I know my friend Terriel Wood got one. I know Kaz and Cherry just got theirs. I know Nathy just got his. Mike just got his. So, all of us, we're starting to receive them now. Usually that happens about a week or two before they start hitting consumer hands because they want us to kind of build a little more last minute hype. But I can't really tell you when they're going to start shipping, or when it's released. I mean, it's released, it's pre-order right now, Speed Force, but when it ships, I can't tell you. Okay, so that reloading function makes me completely second guess this headset. What reloading function? You're losing me there. Let's see here. You just had horrible tracking on blah, blah. You don't need green screen. DCS World. I don't have it installed. New PC, and it takes way too long. I don't have any of my flight simulators installed right now, guys. Sans maybe Star Wars Squadrons, which I can roll my chair over here and just sit down. I mean, I kind of want to here in a minute anyway. So maybe we'll do some like Air Car or Squadrons or something like that next. Okay, got a G2 pre-ordered, but ouch, not really liking that tracking. It's not perfect. Okay, right there. I like games like Echo Arena. If you are an Echo Arena player, no. So I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but if you need ultra precise tracking, this is not the way to go. And especially, what we just noticed in Onward is the rings. That's why you guys heard me say my favorite controllers of all time were the original touch controllers. And obviously I know that was built for outside-in tracking, but I liked the fact that the rings kind of went around my hand. I don't like these. They're just too easy to knock into my ceiling fan and my PC over there. I thought I busted my glass PC. Like, I've only owned the thing for like a week. So, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, same here. Specs, I've said it a billion times. I'm going to put them in the description. That's my old PC in the description. But so specs on the new PC are an i9 10900K. Everything's overclocked to about 5 gigs per core. I'm running 32 gigs of 3000 megahertz RAM. And a GTX 2070 on an MSI MSIA Pro motherboard. And in the iBuy Power. It's an iBuy Power PC. It's literally the first one I've bought off the shelf in years. So, but it had everything I wanted but a 3080. Once I get a 3080, I'm going to pull that 2070 out, pop it in my old system, and take my 1080 Ti and sell it. So anybody's looking for a 1080 Ti, hit me up. Also put up my InReal glasses for sale if any of you guys are developers today. I know those are hard as hell to come by, and I'm not a developer, and they don't have any content, and I'm tired of just sitting them on my desk, so I want a developer to get good use of those. So hit me up if you are looking for InReal AR glasses. All right. Right controller upside down. During the reload action, it shouldn't bump. Oh, no, the reload. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about reloading the headset. Yeah, so right on. Now, once again, I have not tested this, okay? My friend Sebastian, MRTV, go over to his channel. I know other people have put out tutorials, but he's got a fresh one with this headset on how to get the index controllers working. I was going to do that for tonight's stream, but it takes two tracker dongles, tracker puck dongles, or Steamvr controller dongles, and I don't have but one. So I could literally get one controller working, but what good is that going to do me? Maybe I do index in the right hand, this one in the left hand. I don't know. You're still going to have problems. And I'm not going to lie, I have problems sometimes reloading with the index controllers too. I mean, other than my original touch controllers, like the original touch controllers, I've always had problems with reloading guns in any of those games. So, all right. I'm not sure the G2 60 hertz mode would be good for. Oh, no, God, no. No, but the G2 runs at 90 hertz. I mean, if you have to run 60 hertz, but if you run 60 hertz, it looks like a blurry mess. So don't get this headset if you don't have the PC to run it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Pushing 4K resolution, even at a small field of view, you're going to need a little bit of a beast of a headset to do that. Extremely jealous. Oh man, don't be jealous, brother. It took me a while. This is like my first new PC in like 5 years. Okay, so you appear to be you're a purist. Image quality, I like that. I am too. New to VR first timer, and bought the Quest 2. Am I missing out on the VR experience, or is this a good start? No. If you are a beginner, if the Quest 2 is your first headset, I'm jealous of you. Okay, my first headset had a 640 by 480 screen that hung like out here and looked like a 50-inch TV from like 10 feet away. The Quest 2 is a phenomenal headset. In fact, it is the headset that I feel we should all be moving towards, and here's why. I want a hybrid device. I want an all-in-one device, and the Quest 2 is about to get us there, okay? It ain't perfect. By Quest 3, by Quest 4, I think we're going to start to see exactly what I want, and that's mobile with lots of power when I need it, but man, when I want this, I just come in, I plug it into my PC, Bob's your uncle, I am good to go. And so far, it is a compressed image, okay? If you're not a purist, okay, if you're not a complete purist, the compressed image that you're getting from virtual desktop at 90 hertz streaming wirelessly, or what you're getting over Link with a good fiber optic USB-C cable is good enough. It's better. It doesn't. I side by side compared it to my Rift S, and I preferred the Quest 2 just because of the bump in resolution. So anyway, sorry, I'm getting wordy, man. It's getting, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up in like 7. So I don't care though. We've been waiting for this for 2 days, guys. I've got 90. I've never had this many people watch me live stream. So I'm going to continue. I'm just going to keep going for a little bit longer. Quest 2 is Facebook. Okay, we don't need all that, but yeah, it is. And if you don't like Facebook, you probably shouldn't buy a Quest 2. So how's the FOV? I've heard people say it's like the Quest 2. Yeah, it is. I find it to be a little bit wider than the Quest 2, just by a hair, not by much. But I do also, maybe it feels a little bit less on the vertical. I don't know. I really don't have the numbers to compare them, but just pure, I mean, I can't really compare unless I take that one off, put it on, put this one on, but they're close. They're really close. Yeah, I don't like the ergonomics of the index controllers either, but I do like them better than the new touch controllers. So, as long as they move away from the walled garden thing, and I think they will, guys. Okay, so because I'm an old guy, I'm going to wax nostalgic about another time in tech history here. Oh, I just lost all my viewers again. You guys are probably getting a dip. Yep, and then everybody's going to come back. So I'm going to talk about another time here in tech history, and that is literally the GPU wars. Okay, so you guys, man, some of you may be old enough to remember this, but back in the beginnings of GPUs had walled gardens. You had 3DFX, Voodoo, you had, Matrox, you had NVIDIA, the beginnings of NVIDIA's, and Rift S and Index FOV. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe Seb. I believe it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, is my puppy in here? Where's my puppy? Hey, Nugget. Say hi to everybody. You want to say hi? That's my girl. You need to go outside? All right, guys, hold on. Pause for the cause here. I got to let the dog out. Hey, come on. Here you go. Sometimes my animals make appearances on my streams. That is Nugget. She is my 1-year-old. I think she's a pit boxer mix. But love that dog. And Mr. Kitty and Fizz might show up here eventually. Matrox Millennium will make a comeback. Yeah, probably will. Hey, man, all the old stuff's coming back. We got a Commodore 64, Atari, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, what I was trying to say is give it time, guys. Give it time. Enough backlash from the community. Trust me, from an insider's point of view, they're already there. They feel it. So, but give it time. I think that we will, it's like, I don't know. In the immortal words of Ronald Reagan, Mr. Zuckerberg, tear down this wall. I don't know. It'll come, guys. It will come. Because it happened with GPUs. We're not game consoles. So, and essentially, this is just a freaking monitor that you strap to your face. I mean, when you really think about it. So, I don't know. Matrox, haven't heard that in forever. Wasn't that a workstation card? Yep, it was. That's how old I am. So, all right, animals enter your weird VR reality. Haha. It's us who are nuts. Yeah, I know. Now, the one thing I do think is cool is when the dog comes in and I'm in my Quest 2 and stuff, you can actually see the little lines. So you can actually see that something entered your reality. Would you say it's an amazing wow difference between Quest 2 clarity and G2 clarity? Amazing wow? No. I mean, yeah. I don't know. God, that's a hard one to answer, man, at 1 o'clock in the morning after a few. You definitely can see farther in the distance with the G2, or with the Pimax, with any of the 4K headsets. I mean, that's really what your big takeaway is right off the bat when you put it on. It's like, wow, okay, everything's clear and I can see farther. So that I get with the G2 over the Quest. Watching movies, I did watch a movie in big screen with this last night. I fired up Ready Player One in 3D and it was just gorgeous. So, I don't know. Quest 2 is a very capable headset. It is literally my second favorite headset over my Pimax until I got this. But like I said, it's in its own deal. It's in own beast, being a hybrid PC/mobile headset. So I love it. I love the Quest 2. I would actually probably, if you could afford it, I'd get a Quest 2 and then I'd get one of these or a Pimax for your super high-end stuff. So, let's see here. Gmom, can I know all the things that bother you about this headset? Okay. I've literally, I'm not going to make you go back and watch an hour and 40. Jesus Christ, I've never streamed for this long. I'm not going to go back and make you watch an hour 40. So here's the quick short list. All right. Short list right here. I don't like the plasticky feel. To me, it feels a little cheap. I don't like the fact that it creaks. It definitely makes some creaking sounds. I was hating on the tracking until I figured out that it was environmental. It is still jumping around, but not so much in the gameplay, guys. It was actually pretty solid in the gameplay other than trying to load guns. I mean, just the tracking itself. For some reason, here in the Windows Cliff House, it's horrible. In Steamvr, it's manageable. In games, I haven't noticed hardly any bad tracking since I took down the green screen. So, other than just the kind of plasticky feel, I mean, it just doesn't feel as premium as, say, the G1. And I know that's nitpicky. That's not, who cares what it feels like? Who cares about the creakiness? Other than that, I mean, I would like it to have. I was really hoping when HP announced this headset, when I was on their press briefing for the very first time, that when they started talking about the combination of them and Valve, that they were going to announce that it had a combination of tracking systems, that it had Lighthouse tracking and Windows Mixed Reality. That would have been the ultimate headset, because then I could, for lower spec machines, I could probably do the Windows Mixed Reality, and then I could really push it far with the Steamvr tracking. So. Anyway, why haven't I gotten the index yet when I have every other HMD there, it seems? And thanks for answering my question. Okay, I got asked this on the other stream, and not to sound bad, I'm broke. I'm broke, and I know you guys see like a ton of headsets back there, but for those of you who follow me, I've thanked every company that sent them, but most of those get sent to me. Valve doesn't play nice with YouTubers. I reached out to them. Hey, I'd love to review your headset, guys. I'd love to do comparisons to all the other ones that I have. I just couldn't. I even ran a Patreon back then, you guys may remember, trying to get a Valve headset, trying to save up enough money for one because I had just lost my job at the university, and I just couldn't. The timing wasn't right. I like the Index. Don't get me wrong. I've used one over at Splitverse Studio here in Springfield a few times. Would I buy one, though? No, because I've got an 8KX and now I've got this, so I have no need for the Index. This, in my opinion, I really wish this had Index tracking, because if it did, this would be an Index killer at that point. But the tracking is still, I don't know, it's still not Steamvr. So, all right, let's try there. There'll be no need for PC. Oops, hold on. Nugget needs to come back in. Come on, girl. Come on, baby girl. Go in the living room. Go. Go lay down. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Get some cord out of the way here real quick. Okay. All right. Back to your questions, and then maybe we'll jump into one more game. Oh, Allie, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Like I said, guys, I don't ever ask for tips. I don't ever ask for anything. I kind of ask for subs every once in a while, but that means the world to me right now. I'm not going to go into a pity party about how shitty things are for me right now, but that means a lot, so thank you very much. All right. Yeah, well, if they want to send me one, I'll get it, but I can't afford it. So it's a house payment or a new headset. I think the wife is going to choose a house payment. So, okay. Thanks for, have you tested out 50% resolution? Not that you need to, but as a visual check. Yes, I did. I did actually, and it becomes a blurry mess. I'm not going to lie. I did not like it. I don't need it, so I went into Windows Mixed Reality tool here. I guess we can kind of look at that for a second. I went into Mixed Reality tool, and I think I've even got it set to very high right now. Headset display. Oh no, I've got it set to high. They do even have like a very high beta, and bam, ooh, now it even looks even better. I totally forgot. You can also see right here that the native resolution of the headset is 4320 by 2160. So not even 3840 by 2160, which is, I guess, the beginning of the 4K spectrum. So this is the higher range of the 4K spectrum. Got my 65.847, so close. You can make some changes to the Windows Mixed Reality right here. This is where you can set your 60, 90, or automatic. I'm forcing 90. Don't want to dip down to 60 ever. Let's see here. Then you got your audio. Now, another thing that might be helping, I don't know. Earlier, it seemed like every time Cortana would come on, it would jack everything up, so I went ahead and turned that off. That helped. Let's see here, environment, that's just clearing data. So yeah, so that's about it for the options of the actual headset itself. And I know what you're talking about. You're talking about in Steamvr. Yes, I did that as well, and that's when it really turned into a blurry, pixely mess. So hey, that's an honest answer. We all can't afford a Valve Index. It is ridiculously priced. And it is ridiculously priced for what you actually get with that headset, guys. I'm sorry. I love Valve, man. I love Valve with a passion. But, mostly because they created Half-Life, and that's my favorite game of all time. But at the same time, oh, Gregory, you rock. Thank you, Gregory. Oh my God, this is amazing. Guys, thank you so much for this. You don't even know. So yeah, it is an amazing headset. It really is, but I just don't find the cost to headset ratio to be comparable to other things that you can get out there that are just close enough. I mean, and this is about to become one of them. Like I said, I'm going to try, once again, for anybody joining the stream, my friend MRTV, Sebastian, he has a great tutorial over on his page about how to get this headset working with the Index controllers using the OpenVR space configurator thing, which I downloaded, but I didn't want to mess up the stream tonight, so I'm not going to try that just yet. And it does require a second dongle. So without having that second dongle, I really could have only ever gotten one controller working because you have to pair one controller per dongle. But I definitely want to try that. Let's see here. Here's an excellent tracking FOB comments you have made thus far and saying it's not much better than the Quest 2. That just turned this into a skip for me. Well, no, I'm just telling you, I don't own an Index from what I've talked about. I didn't say it wasn't much better than a Quest 2. It's a PC VR headset, for God's sakes. It's going to be better than a Quest 2. I'm just saying, if you had the choice between the two, and that one's cheaper, and it can do PC and let you take it outside, which I haven't talked about, the questing hour. Thing you can do with the Quest 2 is turn your entire backyard into a holodeck. Can't do that with an Index. So there are reasons that I recommend the Quest 2 over the Index, sir. All right, lasing on Rift Home, even with anti-lasing on. Yep. No lasing. I don't see much. Very, very little. I'm looking at all sorts of hard surfaces in here. Steamvr Home, I didn't see very much lasing either. How about the chaperone border in mixed reality? Is there a way to disable the grid wall or just have the border on the ground like the Rift S? Pretty sure you can. Let's see here. No, looks like I do have to either turn it on or off. Actually, since I'm just standing in one place so you guys don't have to see the lines, I guess I probably should have just turned that off from the get-go. However, I believe you can just use the SteamVR boundaries. You could turn this one off and you could draw your boundaries in SteamVR. Okay, I'm waiting to get mine, blah, blah, blah. Get Nightbot. I'll look at that. I don't know what that is, but I'll look at it. Good on you, Greg. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Clarity-wise, I meant versus Quest 2. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah, no, it is clear. I said it's clearer than Quest 2. Quest 2, I can still see SDE. This I can't. Quest 2, I can't see like a mile in the distance. This I can. So, no, I don't know where you're getting that. All right. Will the next... there's my controller. So that's it. It's the tracking. It's the controller tracking. And hopefully they can fix some of that with software. I mean, I remember when the original Cosmos came out, it was a shitty piece of shit mess. And, well, they finally got it at least acceptable. So I have no doubt that HP will fix some of this. Will the next gen consoles make PCs obsolete? Eventually, but I don't know. I'm a PC master race guy. I don't do consoles. I would love to try out the PS5 with the camera adapter and the PS4, or if I really wish PSVR would have come up with something better, but I don't really like the tracking on that either. And yes, I did have one at one point, but I sold it all. Yes, hybrid VR, huge open spaces would be awesome. Oh, no, it is. It is beyond awesome. It is like the frickin' holodeck in my backyard when the time is right. You get to what I call the questing hour, when the sun comes down just enough in the sky where it doesn't blare into those cameras, and I can turn my entire backyard or this huge field across from my house into a holodeck and just walk and walk and walk, feel the air on my face, play an MMO out in a field with air blowing on you. It's like a whole nother level. So yeah, Quest 2. I love that headset. Careful sunlight. Yeah, I know. Oh no. Yeah, you don't ever want to get any of your headsets. For any new headset owners, don't ever expose your lenses to sunlight, ever. It is not good. Let's see, is it worth buying lighthouses and index controllers for the finger tracking? Nah, it's all right. It's cool. I like earlier when I was playing Half-Life, it's weird to have to press a button when you're so used to just see, like I can't with this. I keep hitting the ring. So finger tracking in this would be weird. But yeah, it's cool to just be able to extend a finger and actually press virtual buttons. But it's not that. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. How would I rank this to other inside-out tracking headsets? I actually did that earlier. It's not as good as the Quest or Quest 2. I mean, obviously, you're seeing my controllers fly off, and I've had some stutter and things like that. But overall, it's passable. I know that as I say that, my controller's stuck over here. But once again, when I was in games, it didn't look that bad. It didn't track that bad. It's for something to do with the Microsoft Cliff House here and Steamvr Home. But when I get into a game, the tracking seems to clear up. Even a little lasing is not good. Top power, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and I don't even know if I've got my whole PC set right. I was so excited that the stream wasn't stuttering for once. I just threw everything on and just went with it. Completely out of sight when it started floating. I think they need to improve the predictive stuff. And I agree, Port1R. I agree. They do. And I think that's what it is. And that's why I just said, give them time, guys. And I think they're going to be able to fix a lot of this with software. So, all right, get higher flood lamps and then you can play at night. I know. I'm going to totally do that. That's how I wanted to play the Blair Witch thing on stream. But, okay, so wow, that outside at night VR sounds amazing. And, I've never done it outside at night because, I've only done it when the sun was right in the sky. So, all right, guys, I'd love to play another game, but it is 1:25. I know I said I'm playing games, and I did. We played a couple of games, but I just had so many people watching and so many questions to get to. I apologize that this became the Read the Wall stream and the, oh my God, I'm going to vomit because Don won't quit moving his freaking head. I've really got to work on that. I'm like Stevie Wonder of VR here. But I am going to have to cap it. I do need to get some bed because I've got homeschooling with the kids tomorrow at like 7 o'clock in the morning. But thank you so much to everybody who showed up tonight for the stream. Love to you, man, from the United States. And guys, thank you. Thank you for the donations in the chat. I've never gotten that before, and that really means the world to me. So, our stream is good enough. I hope so. I'm sweating my ass off here. It finally worked, guys. It finally worked. So we're going to do more of this. Please, when this post, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more of these just weird me waffling and rambling live streams like this. Happy to do them. I'm always up every night playing anyway, so might as well, take you guys with me from time to time. Oops, what happened? Oh, there we go. But yeah, so let me know. So here we go. Shameless outro plugs here. All right. So thank you everybody for watching. And if this was your first time coming by the channel, you guys, I appreciate you so much for coming by to check out what I do here. If you want to see more, if you are not familiar with my channel, I've been around. I'm one of the old guys. I've been streaming since the DK2 days. I got hundreds of videos that kind of chronicle the history of modern VR on my channel. So go take a look. And if you like what you saw, you know what to do. Scratch some subscribe. Too many beers. Smash subscribe, ring the bell, and that way you guys will get notified next time I do one of these weird impromptu middle of the night live streams that I've been doing. But for me, I'm out. And if you're already a sub, I love you. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Probably going to do this again tomorrow. So, peace.